This is an official video on how you can register your business name on the Corporate Affairs Commission. In this video, I'll be taking you on a step-by-step guide on how you can register your business name with the Corporate Affairs Commission and receive your original certificate within 24 hours. This video is made for business owners who want to register their business name without involving a third party, a lawyer, an agent, or an accredited agent, and is also made to sharpen the minds of all agents around the world. My name is Omaglo, and I'll be your tutor on this course. Following the recent update and upgrade on the Corporate Affairs Commission, I've been getting tons of messages, calls, emails regarding the new AI portal, and I decided to pull up this video. So get your writing materials and let's dive into the video. First of all, you want to log into your account, and that's very easy. Okay, so I'm making a special video for this particular stuff. Okay, let me just go through it. So let me exit all this stuff. Okay, so this will be the first tutorial on the AI portal. Let me go back from the beginning. So to get into this website, you have to type in CAC login. Then it brings up these informations here. You click on the first one or whichever is going to direct you to where I'm about to enter, that place that you are going to see me in here. So I will click on this login. It's going to open up this page. So there are two things here. It's either you have an account, then you log in here, or you sign up. So I have a video on how to sign up. It's the same thing, just apply the knowledge. But let's click on that sign up so that you see what is there. So is either you're signing up as a public user. So on this public user, please, if you are taking this course for business purpose, like you want to register business for people and take money, like you're assisting them, that kind of thing. If you are using this public user, know that you are using it for that particular client. You don't use it for the client and then use it to register another person. And don't create the account in your own name and then use it for your client. No. If you are a lawyer, chartered accountant, name it, like you have a license to do CAC, you come over to this accredited agent, and you click there, you click on continue, and it's going to open up your dashboard. You fill your details, you submit your license and whatever, so you choose from here. All right, so now for this entity, I think this is an update for you to file your annual returns, but I haven't really looked at this. So I think individual entities can now file their annual returns by themselves. Okay, so they can now file the annual returns. I don't know, I haven't tried it. I'm still getting to know about this, but I'm seeing something like download form. So I think maybe you have to download the form and then you fill it and then submit it back to CAC. I think that is what it's all about. So this is the application for creation of election. I don't know. So yeah, that's that for that. So either you're signing up as a public user or you're signing up as an accredited. Like I said, if you want to do, maybe you don't have any accredited agent that can help you, though we have a portal that we give our members and also non-members. It depends on the category you're coming in for. All right, so you don't have to stress yourself creating multiple accounts, waiting for OTP, that kind of thing. So we are trying to make everything easy. I have my own account, so I'm just going to log in. All right, so I'll just click on this and then I'll click on login and then accept. I'll check my mail for an OTP. Okay, so this is how the dashboard looks like. We have the pre-incorporation, we have the post-incorporation right here. So if you have annual returns filing job, you just click on this post-incorporation, and if you have pre-incorporation and all of that, you click on that part. So let's say you're a public user and then you made mistake in your name. You can actually go over to your profile here, edit your profile details to suit your current details. Know that there are some information that cannot be edited. All right, so now for this business name registration, you want to first of all reserve. And one thing I love about this new update is that you no longer need to do a name search for business name registration for company. Yeah, you don't know how to do what if you just fix the name there. The AI will tell you if the name will go or if it's not going to go, and it can also suggest for you. So this is for the name requiring consent, which I will discuss later after this is another tutorial. This is the registration and post incorporation. So I'll click on this name reservation. Then you come over to this dashboard and click on new reservation. After that, you select the business certification. Okay, so there's something I also want to talk about that you really need to know. Unlike the previous portal where you are allowed to add different niche of businesses, let's say someone is into sewing, then you are into ice cream making, you're into event planning, you no longer have the opportunity to do that. Though we are praying they review it, but we don't know if it's going to be reviewed. But for now, we have to accept our fate. So this is the part where you need to pay attention and make sure that you are fixing a particular category that suits your business. And I heard something like general contract and general merchandise now require school mail. So I don't know, but if you should not run away from it. If it's actually suiting your business, then, because I even believe that you should even have a school mail certificate, and I have a video on how to do that for free by yourself. You just have to wait and they will approve you. I have seen so many people that even 7 days. You just have to pray. Be a prayerful person. So you have to input the business name, right? So let's say we want to register, I don't know what name we are going to use. Let's use Opera Skincare. So I just want to make this video so short, okay? But this I will emphasize very well on it because I wanted to redo this video before the whole change. So you can actually add enterprise, ventures, name them, word, everything, but I just prefer to use brand. Okay, you can actually do well with your name. So you know that this is a business name, okay, and there are many categories, should I say what is this thing called? Yeah, there are many business nature of business category you can explore right here. So in these other service activities, you can explore, just go and look for what suits your business. If your business is into fashion, just go ahead, because I know there are 3 fashion categories here. Yeah, there's fashion design, tailoring, and if you go over to these orders, you also see another fashion. I think, yeah, you also yeah, see this, it just has just fashion designing. Yeah, so you have to explore this. You have to explore and find what best suits your business. Just go in. I know that this other service for business, whatever, just go through, explore each nature of category, business category you open brings up another specific nature of business. So you just have to, you understand, calm down and take the process slowly. So since I choose a skincare here, I might just want to, okay, let me see if I'm going to see the beauty. I just think beauty and salon service, because it's a skincare brand. I don't know if the name is available, so I'll click on this check availability, and then it's going to run, depends on your network. I see it's available. So if this name is not available, let me click on that. Let me look for a name that is not, let me just look for a name that I know won't be accepted. Let me try this without the brand. So you can see it said the proposed name opera does not. So you're either going to add ventures, concept, enterprise, beauty, or fashion, or something that sounds nice. Then you fix that there and run the search again. But I prefer brand. So it can actually suggest, but that name suggestion comes up once in a while. Sometimes you won't even you won't see it. Okay, so I'm just going to fix that brand there back. And you know that whatever business you're registering now is actually for a particular niche. So it's just like trademark, you have to register in a particular class. Like you'll be favored if your class actually covers a lot. So as this business name registration, if your business category covers a lot, you are favored whether your class covers a lot or whether your business category, you are favored. Okay, you're favored. Amen. So I'll click on this continue, and then when you are done, cross check everything, because you can't edit. You can't, after your name has been approved, it's either you're deleting the name to reserve it again, because you can't edit your nature of business later on. Please take notes. So you're going to click on this continue to payments, and the payment currently is 500 naira. Remember that they are planning to increase, so I don't know where you're going to be viewing this video, but know that now that I'm making the payment is 500 naira. But when, let's say from when is that, from October, right? From October the price might increase, or depending, because they are trying to consider the current queries and all of that. So I'll be fixing, if I remember, I'll be fixing the new current price, so you can also see the new price. You understand? You just check the description, or just add me on Facebook and we'll follow ourselves and that. So you are going to click on this remitter. That's why I said you should go back to the old video so you won't be confused, because I'm making this video very short, because it's going higher. I don't know, the minute I'm seeing here is 10 guinea. So you click on remitter and then you make payment. So for the newbies, for the sake of newbies, that's why I'm clicking on this remitter. So you are either making payment with anyone that's convenient for you, either your card payment, bank transfer, bank branch, and all of that. And after you make payment, immediately you make payment, you receive your availability code. Okay, so you receive it there, and what you have to do is either you are okay, let me look for this. Is either this is used, and I'll explain that. It's either you are clicking on let's look for this that is approved. Okay, let me go for, okay, let me use this. So it's either you are or should I, let me use this, sorry, I know why I want to use that. So it's either you are clicking on this go to business registration, or you're clicking it right there once your availability code shows. But that's one actually runs like, so just when you click on, when you see availability code, just go back to name reservation, then you click on go to business name registration. So let me explain these terms that right here. So if your name has been approved and there's a mistake, you cannot substitute it in this stage. You cannot. So you either have to delete the AV code and then reserve it with the correct name. So once you delete this AV code, the name is out, and then you have to reserve it again. Do you understand? So we have the download receipt, you have the blah 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 and all of that. So what this actually means is that this name has been approved and this is not submitted, it's approved. So let's say if you have submitted the application and all of that, it's going to be showing you used. So let me go into this part of the bespoke fashion. So you click on go to business name registration and it's going to open up. So we have the company information right here, we have the proprietor information, we have the document uploads. The network is actually delaying everything, but that's not a problem. You just have to click back on this registration. You see where I am now. Okay, this part is for the name reservation. So now you have to click on registration and you're going to see the name here as not submitted. Okay, so you click on the action. We have continue application, we have view application, we have check payment status. So you click on continue application and I believe it should open. It should open, but I know that the network is not very strong. So like I said, after filling or selecting your nature of business, you can't edit. You see it is not editable, same as the name. So what you have to do is enter the email of the company, the email of the business, you enter the street number, you enter the city, you enter the residence, the address, and the commencement day. Remember, the commencement day should be the date you're making that payment. So let's say we are making the payment today, we are going to be choosing 7th. Please don't backdate, because if you backdate, you're going to be paying 115 naira times. I don't know if the new AI portal has been taught to do that, but please, to be on the safer side, I don't want to try it. I'm not the one that's going to try it, because for me to try it, I need to pay 10,000 naira to try that. So, but please do not backdate. Instead, choose the date you're making the payment. So when you fill that email, you fill the residence. So let me just quickly fill this and then move over to the next part, which after I'm done, I will click on save and continue. Okay, so after you click on save and continue, it takes you over to the next part, which is the proprietor information. So you have to provide the surname, the first name, the other name, the phone number, the gender, male or female. You have to provide the date of birth. Okay, so it has to be 18 plus or so. So I'm going to just use 1992, or should we say any can go. 1980, let's use 1980, August 7. All right, so the city, the local government. Okay, you have to choose the date for the state first, then the local government. You fix that there. Okay, then the service address, the street number, you put that there. So for the street name, this is where you fix that. This is the street name, this is the street, this is the street. There's a mistake on this portal. This is supposed to be the street name. Then this is for the street number. This is for the street number. Okay, then this is for the street name, and this is for the city. Then for the name, let's say you, if there's a middle name, you, then you click on add proprietor, and it's going to add. Okay, sorry, we didn't add the phone number. Let me just, I don't know, 0000. All right, so yeah, so when you click on add, it's going to add up like this, and then you click on save and continue, and it's going to take you to the part where you're going to be uploading the documents of the proprietor. I just love it. It's so easy. Don't forget the fact it's so easy and simple. So you have to pick the proprietor. So let me use this opportunity to explain partnership. So if you are choosing I will go back, I will drop a clip on how to reserve for a partnership, so I don't come back to this video. So let's say we have two proprietors here. There are two names that will appear. Let's say this is for you, this will be for you, me. So if you're having two proprietors, you're going to see the information here. Then you select the proprietor, you upload the name card, you upload the name slip. Okay, you upload it anywhere. You upload the you click on passport, you upload the passport, then you click on the signature, you upload the signature, and after you are done with that, you click on our proprietor document, and it's going to take you over to the preview page. So I really wanted to show you the part, but if you can go back, the part where I was doing the name reservation process, you are supposed to see something like sole proprietor and partnership. So that is the part where you choose either the business will be a partnership registration or a sole proprietorship registration. All right, so let me just quickly add something here so that you can also see the next step that I'm going to take on this registration. The network is not in our favor tonight. So after you're done uploading your document, it should all show you check. I'll be dropping a screenshot, so you'll be seeing maybe a screen record from my mobile phone once it gets through. So after you're done with that, you have to preview your information, and then after previewing your information, you make your payment of 10,000 naira, which will be increased later. Please take notes. The fee currently is 10,000 naira, but they have planned to increase the fee since August is supposed to be in effect. So because of some complaints of that and this, they have to postpone. Is it postpone or postpone? They have to shift the date of the increment of the increase in price. So yeah, after that, you then immediately, if your application is good, so for your name card, you have to give a clear document. If the informations are not clear, it won't go. So don't upload a black and white copy, but don't try, because there's no harm in trying. Try it and see if it's going to work. But I know that if your document is not clear, it's not going to go. So you also have to retrieve a fresh copy, and I have a video on how you can retrieve your name at the comfort of your home. You don't need to visit any NIN office. You just have to use your demographics, that's your date of birth, your first name and your last name, or use your phone number, or if you have the name number, you can use it to retrieve it. So when you do that, you take a clear photo of yourself, and then you can sign on the paper, and then you snap it and upload it. It's so simple. You don't need to even go to any cyber cafe. And then for the scanning, in case you have a clear copy, you can download the fast scanner app to snap or to scan your information so that it will be very very clear. And then if you download it in PDF, you can also convert it to image, which I have also taught us on how to do that. So I'll be linking all those things in the video description, so please check the description so you can see all of this. And I believe that you're already seeing the continual process of this whole registration. Like I said, when you submit everything, your application will be approved immediately, or let's say in 10 minutes. Under 10 minutes, it doesn't waste time. For business name registration, it doesn't waste time. So you okay, let me try one more time if this is going to go through. Let me try one more time, and then if it doesn't go through, I will just go over to the next part of this clip, which is the document download, solving of query, and that. Okay, it's still having network issues. So let's assume that we have submitted it and we have been approved. Let me go back to this registration. So if we have been approved, okay, let me also, yeah, if we have been approved, you're going to see your informations under, you can check anywhere, but just click to be on the safer side. Either you check on approved applications or you search the name. You can search the name of the business. It's going to pop up. That's if you are working with an agent, accredited agent portal. But if it's a public portal, you don't need to search because it's right there. But when the jobs are many and your name is far, you just search. So when you search, you're going to find your name. And okay, this is Messi VA, I think. I don't know if I'm making a mistake in the name. So since we already know where the name actually is, let me just, okay, it was Queen Messi. So let me just go to the actions. So you click on these actions, and then you first of all you view or generate your theme. All right, so this is how it's going to come out. Though network is bad, network is still bad. So it's going to come out like a number, but once you download your certificate, it will appear on the certificate. So it's going to come out like a number, and then when you download the certificate, it's going to come up. So for the other certificate, you have to click on download certificate, download status report, and that. Okay, so you download everything. That is the business, that's the document you receive after your business registration with the Corporate Affairs Commission. So let's assume you were queried, you submitted that business registration, you were queried. So let's just look into one that we can work with here. So let's assume this. So if you were queried, you have to click on this action again. You have to go over to the dashboard of query. You click on action, and then you click on view queried history to know why you are being queried. Sometimes the query might just be something that you just have to click mark as job and it will be resolved. But if you were queried, this is where you actually view your query. So you can see this person's query is saying where you upload the supporting documents in PDF format. So if you are sure that the query is not blah blah blah, or you just click on mark as resolved, or you modify the application, that's if you open this, it's going to take you back into the application. All right, so it's going to take you back into the application, and then you change everything that you need to change, and when you're done changing it, you click on mark as resolved. So it's so simple. All right, so I believe that, as in, like, it's so simple. So that is how to register your business name within 24 hours with the Corporate Affairs Commission. 25 minutes.
Having watched this video to the end, I hope your data was worth it. If yes, please leave me a sweet comment, and if no, please, I'm sorry. But let me know how to make it up to you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. You can message me on my Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or wherever it is convenient for you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.